through my nursing training. But I didn't want to be a nurse.
Okay.
I never envied to be a nurse.
So what made you?
Right. Mina kahle, and I'll be honest with you, namhlanje. What I always wanted to be, and I think I still want to be that.
You are so proudly Zimbabwean, Are you that deep in, should I say, culturally? Unjani ngiyakwazi ukuthi proudly Ndebele and ngike ngabona somewhere you were correcting abantu ukuthi no mina ngikhuluma isiNdebele mina ngwaseZimbabwe angisiwa South Africa office nami kunokumphatha kabi sesikhathi uthawini bathi sifuna ukuzenza. Can you take us through that?
you uyangilandela zimile uzanga bamembenzayo
ngikulandela bonke futhi akusebuzanga honestly yikufundisana.
Okay, I remember that video went viral.
Hi everyone, you're all welcome to our Open Dialogue podcast with me, your host Adelaide. Today we have our very own uAunty MaZweni. You're welcome to our podcast, Nobantu.
I don't even know what to say, but thank you so much. It's an honor to be here.
Yeah, thank you also for making time.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Can you take us, can you introduce yourself, please, and like you see, look who's my viewers at Tutu, uNobantu ngubani, uAunty MaZweni lo esikhuluma ngayo.
Okay. Like I've said earlier on, thank you so much. It's an honor to be here at MaZweni, and maybe just a brief background to finally being here, if you don't mind me.
Yeah.
I think it's been about a month expecting me.
Oh yes, yeah.
It's been over a month, and to be honest, I was a bit nervous.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
to an extent of which I even felt sick.
I remember the first time, yes. Yeah.
Just the thought of it in jail, podcast. I've never done one. This is my first time.
Wow. Yeah.
So at times it's just you're a bit skeptical to engage in them.
Yeah.
So I felt sick. I had a very serious flu.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
And honestly, even up to today, I didn't think I was that weak. I didn't think I was that nervous.
So do you mean
honestly, I was so nervous. There's just a lot of things I was trying to ask myself because I always think everybody knows me.
Yeah.
My name itself I always want to believe people know me. So I don't have anything to say. So depending on your questions, maybe my responses about myself. Yeah. Otherwise, just a brief something about me. Like you said, uAunty MaZweni,
I thought maybe someone named uAunty MaZweni.
No, not at all. How that name came about, I used to envy uAunty labana, back home.
Yeah.
uAunty MaZweni yazi ngizibuza ukuthi mina shalami kuzathiwa uAunty ubuyile, that kind of a thing, ukuthi hayi vele siyabe simlindile, nxa ngine lokho engakafiki yabe lokho elimelele ukuthi uzaliphathela exactly. So ngiyakhumbula sibe nando uAunty wami vele sasingamthontisa. Unfortunately she's late now. Yeah, sasingamthontisa. Nxa kuthiwa vele uyabuya, I will be so excited because she was so humble.
Yeah, which you like you be thandeka.
Yeah, she was a very nice lady. So then yimlo lami ngizitshela ukuthi hayi lami when I go back home ngiyabe mfisa ukuthi ngibe that person ukuthi I'm still down to earth lanxa uAunty MaZweni I'm able to provide for bona laba abaswelayo. That's how I named myself. But mina kahle officially ibizwa lisesithupheni nguNobantu. Sendezibona ezinene nguNobantu Dlodlo Mbambo. So that's me. And then
like Dlodlo, is it your original second name or?
Okay, uDlodlo is my surname. Yeah, and then uMbambo ngeso ngesemathandweni. Yes, ngesemathandweni. So yeah, but I always want to match the two. I find it difficult to ngihambe into esakhe because uDlodlo I can't just throw a big surname like that.
You can use both really.
Yeah. So that's Nobantu Dlodlo Mbambolo. Yeah.
Right. Siyathabuka Nobantu ukuthi today sibe sonke phela mase ngicabanga ukuthi sahlangana nini. Sokwenzakala ngathi sazana kudala.
That's very true.
It's a funny story that we met at friend's baby shower.
Yeah.
And you remember ngithi kuwe your face is very familiar but angikwazi ukuthi ngikwazela ngapi, and you said the same I think. Yeah, kanti ngikwazela.
So yeah, it's strange, but eqinisweni even up to today angikwazi honestly where I know you from. But your face ifamily.
Yeah.
Yiliqiniso engalitshela yona ngiyamanzi but I don't even know. Maybe labana nje abantu yabo babona bahawukela ukuthi you know, but anyway, yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you Nobantu. And INS is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Would you want to tell us ukuthi yini awenza of all ama professions uthi I want to be a nurse?
Okay. To answer that question, ngifuna umvumele sibili nginanabuki.
Hayi nanabuka sibili.
Okay. Because I'll be honest with you, yeah, I was a nurse by default or by force made.
Oh, okay. Let's hear more in that. Yeah.
Lokho ukuthi nursing is a calling. I grew to I learned ukuthi kube a calling kimi as I went through my nursing training. But eqinisweni I didn't want to be a nurse.
Okay.
I never envied to be a nurse in
So what made you?
Right. Mina kahle and I'll be honest with you namhlanje. What I always wanted to be, and I think I still want to be that, is being a journalist.
Really?
Yes. I wanted to be.
To think of it, vele mungakufanela njani?
I think so too.
Yeah, mungakufanela kakhulu.
Either a journalist, a DJ, but DJ wangikhona. Why is I wear force makeup? Because I can't dance. But I just love music.
Yeah, just behind the
just
there,
you know, taking control of the dance floor. You know, remember controller guitar. This now that exactly.
Our own DJ Nobantu.
Exactly. Yeah. So well, that didn't work out because of a background man. Maybe let me say, ngakhuliswa ngabantu abaningi.
Okay.
Yeah. Ngakhuliswa ngabantu abaningi. You know, in our African culture. So I went through the hands of my grandfather, went through the hands of my mother, went through the hands of my aunts, went through the hands of, you know, a lot of people. Right. So ekukhuleni kwami khonapho i-consciousness vela zange cross in my mind. Yeah. Ngathi sengiqedile form 4 A level, sengiqedile A level. So when the career guidance laphana, sesikhuluma ngakho esikolo, we talk about it with the teachers and everything. You know, I remember.
Sorry, where did you do your high school, your A level, O-level, A level?
All right. So A level and high school, and not primary. Because ngabhoda izikole eziningi ngisase ku primary.
Sure.
Yes. Ngafunde emakhaya eJambesi. Right.
Yeah.
For some time, nginokhuluma headmaster.
All right.
So ngangumzukulwana ukuthi anytime nje ngiyathunywa ngiyangani ngi-PA wakangani ngi-secretary ngithunywa ngihambe ngikhaya ukuthi hambe thatha lokho hambe thatha i-briefcase yami. So I've just been so I enjoyed that. That's one thing that I really recall ngokufunda emakhaya. I know abanye would say ukuthi yes sasidubeka ekhaya sasihamba singaqokanga izicathulo, but that wasn't me. Mina Kulam was a known businessman ekhaya eJambesi ukhuluma Sindazi. So I was that child owayekhangelelwa phezulu ukuthi kangani thina siyathola, but that wasn't the case, you know. Luckily nje ukhulami was the headmaster. So I enjoyed those moments. Then ngisuka lapho when my grandfather passed on, ngabe ngisuka ngafunda eWange.
Right.
ewange ngase lokhu gokwami actually base ngahlala laphana. I went through my other primary sector ngafunda then for whatever reason I proceeded ngazibona sengikobulawayo Tennyson primary okuthiwa Tennyson ese-Ilanda no i-Tennyson ese-Ilanda kobulawayo khona phana duzane labo UBH not UBH somewhere khona phana. So I learned my part of my primary khona phana lembijana it was drama ngase ngihlala lo aunt wami ngasuka sikumele ngibhale grade 7 ngasuka ngaya eThomas Coulter ewange back again. So remember all these things are happening throughout my primary education.
I was about to ask ukuthi it didn't affect you like ezimfundweni ukube manje siyangale suqala phansi yazi uma umntwana uqala indawo uqala new friends and onke even to adjust to the changes.
Yeah, to be honest, I was not an A student, neither was I a U student. So whatever I would do, yes, I would adjust to whatever environment is in front of me. So grade 7 wakhona ngambasa, I remember. Ngaphuma 6 units so that was a pass.
That was the past. Because if I can share my own khona lapho sengikhumbula mina lami ngeke ngaba ku situation ngikhula had to move mina anzange ngitshintshe isikole my primary but ngatshintsha ngangihlala ngikhaya mother's side with my granny. She passed away. Aba now I'm there to move like you were saying. Mina ngasala khonapho ngihlala lo mamncane. Kwaba loku kuyabona umntwana uhambe uye complaina obaba kuseduze ko auntie kuseduze hambe uye complain uchebe ukuthi hayi omamncane ungenze so uauntie laye ngesihelo umntaka bhuti wami auntie laye hayi bengayenzi njalo umntanami ngabaleka ngabo auntie. But mina I feel like it disturbed me because nami I wasn't an A student, I wasn't even also a U student, but I felt quite disturbed because my grade 7 results were bad. I don't think ukhona umuntu owaziyo except my ukuthi ngaphuma lengane. I never told anyone into hiyo. I think I would say ngafela with a 9. For me it was a fail. But iqiniso today I would say ngaphuma le 12. I was so disappointed. I think that's why ngibuza ukuthi didn't it affect you? Because when I feel it did for me.
I think what contributed to my passing was there were people who were so, educational. But school comes first. So I'm grateful to them. So right. Sesi grade 7 lapana ngapasa patsense wanke. Right at Thomas Coulter. So a lot of people got in city when you invited me over. I didn't really know what to say because I believe abantu abaningi bangazi. From primary I know you. So now
I remember one day on your one of your platforms. How well and you've changed.
Right, we'll come to that one. We'll come to that one. So ngabe ngiqeda grade 7 I passed in Sewange and then ngasuka lapho ngaya ku form 1 eSolusi Adventist secondary school ngaya ku boarding ngafunda laphana form 1 to form 4 like I said I was not an A student ngangiphakathi laphakathi nje and very reserved ngangithule esikolo. I think his tutor, if I can say. I think ngangi the identity crisis, my parents, already my family yayingekho intact already. Like I've said, from my primary I moved from here and there and there. And so I was very reserved. I understand I remember my friends, foreigners. Esikolo sasiba lamaTswana, South Africans. My friends were mainly Tswanas. If they are there, Tswanas, hey. Because I felt too, at least they don't know much about me, so they won't judge me. They won't. I excluder, for whatever reason, right? So that was me, form 4. Ngapasa nje khonokho, ngapasa khonokho because I think enye into that contributed on ukuthi ngingabe, you know, ngingapasi like I passed my grade 7 ukuthi I lost my mom when I was in Form 2. So I lost it forever because my mom, she was one person that I was close to, but sasi close from a distance. You know, love itola materially, you know, because remember, I've been here and there, that family and that. Then you're asking yourself, Manja, why didn't you stay with your mom? But there were lots of circumstances around, you know, all that. But when she comes, that's one thing that I always wanted. For whatever reason. Yes, yeah. Ngithanda ngayobuyile ekhaya, you know, eJambesi. Nxa vele ngathi ngikuphathelene
It's so funny. My first thing I take ngumalume. Can you imagine?
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. So pity what mama should buy me. Yonke into engifuna nje should provide. And then she was working my airlines and enye into that she would bring for me my chocolates. Yeah, she would bring me chocolates, I think by the Holiswa or whatever. So there was that material love, you know. But anyway, I remember when she passed on, she had written postcards. Our Victoria Falls, she had gone to the Victoria Falls from Sevenzi. Then when postcard, wasembula phane esikolo ngabizela ukuthi you've got a postcard ngayibala. I still have it even up to today. Ngayibala kanti it was the last note that she was writing to me. So it affected me, but ngangananzeleli ukuthi it's, you know, again affect till I noticed ukuthi my O levels were not as good as, you know, I had hoped they would, you know. So, but at least 5 O levels zaphuma. So, ugokwami ozala umama, she had taken over. Right? Well, I try and say how many we are in a family. We're a family of 4, 2 boys and 2 girls. Right? So, and wathi well basile okuncenyisa kumbe njani mzulami, you're going to A level because you're still young, you need to go and mature, which I appreciated because I mean I was I was always the youngest in my class.
All right.
So it
was an advantage.
Yes. So ngahamba ku A level, but A level yangikhona kwasokuncenyiswa ezikolo ukuthi ay uphumelako but akuqedakali, you know. I remember banzambela sile endaweni ezijiyejiyeneyo, but only to get a place eCholocho High. Right. Ngahamba eCholocho High, but the thought of Cholocho High emakhaya, deep makhaya. But my granny was one person who you take it or you leave it. We're not compromising. This statement is aware futhi why ngacina seningunesi. So just stick to it. Ngahamba eCholocho High. I embraced it, but remember now it's 2 different environments. Cholocho High and Solusi, it's different, totally different in terms of even, you know, in Mama rules. Cholocho was Solus was very strict, learning church and everything. Cholocho was so relaxed.
Okay.
Khona yazi khona ngani ukuthi umnandi boarding like this, you know. So I call this A level yami. I did typical arts in Ndebele, in English, le divinity. So those were typical art subjects. Ukuthi vele wayephuma journalist la kumbe wayephuma author. Right. So ngaqeda A level yami. Now A level, you'll be surprised, ngangiyile prefect. Ngase ngiqalisa ukuthi, you know, come out. Ngithi from isheli yami liyana dingiyo ku secondary.
The position yona liyana yakunika that confidence.
It did because ngazibona sibuthi no, but I'm not as useless as I thought. So I was given that authority, you know, and all that. I remember when they meet up with me, but she was very strict. But I was just being myself.
I guess you comment.
But very smart.
Yes,
Let's suppose is get depleted. So oh my goodness. So
I remember my sister, nayo bese George Slundile.
Oh.
Hayi bese sifake pressure.
So that was A level for me. Ngaqalisa ukwenza, that's how I came out again. Ngaqalisa ukwenza theater, drama, sasiyithi drama esikolo. So I think that's where the real me came out. I remember, siyenza drama club and everything. So sihamba sisiya actor, ezinye izikolo zamakhaya, and all that. And I enjoyed, honestly, my A level years, those 2 years. That's in Luchana Smith, but I really enjoyed them. Yeah. And then sengiqedile A level laphana. Okay. Sengiqedile A level. And soon after A level, so we are what do you want to be when you grow up?
Yes.
Right. Mina ngizifunelani isi-journalism. Nxa ngithi ngiyakhuluma ngesi-journalism, esikolo ngapha nxa sidiscussa nge-career and guidance, all good, the teachers are supporting me and everything. Ngikhaya manje ugogo wami is saying, no go area for what uzafele uhambeni. But I wanted it so much and I still want it. So, sengiqedile lapha A level ngayipasa kuhle. Right, so kumele udecide ukuthi what next. Ngazama uku-apply at different colleges ukuthi ngihambe, angi-apply ngitshontshela, But ugogo wami wayengantsheli ukuthi kahle ukuthi why not and what's there for me, So vele ngangibhizinisi apply. I remember that time ama-results esephumile to the time ukuthi ngiye kwenza the next thing, angi-apply, but I wouldn't get responses and all that. So I guess maybe there was a reason. Then ngilibele ugogo wami wangitshela, this was a directive, wangitshela what you're going for nursing. So to those who are still struggling ukuthi bethola indawo ze-nursing, honestly, kulabanye who just get a certain advantage ukuthi uyatshelwa nje ukuthi hambe ngena. That was me. I was one of the lucky ones ukuthi uyangena ku-nursing, courtesy to my grandmother, who is late as well. So kwakule sikole sasivulwa St. Luke's. So kusemakhaya futhi ngapha ngivele eTholotsho, ngapha sengihanjiswe empani. Kathi gogo kahle am I your relative or what? And I used to question myself ukuthi kanti khona mina I'm the eldest. So ngifelani kanti, So that was it. What you're going for an interview. One, you prepare my granny, for those who know her, Sister Msindazi. She was very strict. Why matron or one colliery hospital. Chef.
Oh, yikho washo wathi
yes. Okay. She was very strict. Ngiyakhumbula sibili sisenza i-mock interview endlini. Mana ngikutshela. Wabe sithi go and dress up for the interview.
Wakuyenzisa
yes. Ngabe ngihamba ngiyagqoka nje, ngigqoka jean skirt kwami what. She had to chuck me out.
Wow.
This is how you dress up. Ngagqokiswa lama-pulling socks. Ngagqokisa ngahlohliswa. I remember for the interview, ngithengela something, so an outfit to go Edgar's. So that's how strict she was. Background that I came from. And then we did the interviews and correct her. No, you don't say this. This is how you sit and all that. It was crazy.
But you are blessed to have her, somehow. Even though but at least you are somewhere.
Yeah, that's very true. So ngahamba, I excelled in the interviews. But what siyaqalisa isnesi whatever date in I remember that was back then in 2002. So yeah, that's how I enrolled kuba nurse training. That was that. Always journalism it was.
And they never responded.
They never
so it was for a reason.
They never responded.
Yeah. So then, thanks for sharing that. But now tell us what led you to come to Ireland.
Okay.
And when did you come?
All right. So saying unesi laphana. Isinesi sengani ngiyasizwa phela sengani alright. Sesingani sesichaza but sasinzima to be honest. Yeah, it's not easy. Nurse training sibili kufuna dedication.
Yeah.
So ngasiyenza ngasikholisa and then I qualified ngasebenza emakhaya sokumnandi futhi because I worked at St. Louis for quite a long time, for almost about 10 years if I'm not mistaken before I moved to Bulawayo.
Yeah.
Sengikukholisa okuyimpilo kwemakhaya. You know, ukuthi ngibuye town senze sala ukuthi hey ama-bills uyabhadala ama-renti uyabhadala amanzi
Usekile so comfortable.
2008 lwane senzakala mna lokho ngisemakhaya.
Really?
Abantu bekhuluma ukuthi hey nchova hey what vele angikwazi next.
Sasesiphi? Sasesiphetshe.
Angikwazi nokungwava
Thina sasesingwava phetshe.
So right senze emakhaya and then right sitting fast forward then I met ijaha lami ngilokho ngisemakhaya. Right ijaha langitshela langithembisa izulu lomhlaba wathi suka lapha emakhaya ubuye town. Right, well, you know, big ups to Umdolomba that I always talk about. One susemakhaya.
Wow.
One later dropping.
Wow.
Right. Abuya ngazosebenza empilo. That's when I saw what but kuyaphileka, you know. Sebenza empilo, I started moving places. Ngahambe Matadei, ngahambe City Council. I moved to different, you know, places. Yes. So I worked there for quite some time. Right, senze town manje sendihlakanipha. Sembona ukuthi bathi kuyakwanisa ukuthatha i-driver's license because ngisemakhaya vele everything. Konke ngihlala lapha, umsebenzi laphana, everything is just within the vicinity. Vele ngilele ngibona ngani konke ku-right, you know. Senze town manje sembona ukuthi hayi but you can do this, you can do that and all that. So that's when I started hearing ukuthi abantu bayahamba emazweni. Emakhaya vele ngangingezwa mina ukuthi ngiyahamba nje emazweni. Ube content ukudla nyakhumula sasiholiswa. Sasiphiwa ama-cooking oil, siphiwa impuphu. You know, life was just rosy.
Yeah.
But sengobulawayo ngikhona ngisizwa ukuthi abantu bayahamba kuboNamibia abanye bahamba eBotswana and all that, right?
Yeah.
So there I was. I had no pressure, to be honest, of coming abroad. Sengiyendile and everything is okay. I'm starting a family and all that. Obviously, all right, before this marriage pattern, kwaba ngamaxoxo okwakhiswayo, you know, back then. I'm sorry, my yes. But yeah, that was that, auntie. You know, I always say people should never remind me of my past because
past is past.
Exactly. Why I'm saying this, those are going to watch the podcast. That was then.
Everyone.
So exactly. So sense town I need a pressure ukuya emazweni. I'm fine, I'm content. Ijaha lisebenza out of the country, usebenza here and there. So I was okay. Abantu abami I remember sasamba siyathenga izigqoko kubo Botswana, kubo Messina, kusibala amaprema, you know.
So lali right vele.
Kwamnandi, I should say. So I had no reason to come abroad. Sachova sesilendlu, you know, umlimo wambusisa. I think in a way wayezama ukungitshengisa ukuthi you know that life that you lived ukuthi ungela direct, you know, family. Now I'm giving you a family. Yes. So istress sokuya kurenta koBulawayo I never saw it because ngachayisana lejaha elalivele lihlelekile.
Wow.
Yonke into yayivelile order. So ngaba ngulendlodi ngincane. You know, that was that. And then, honest, I'll repeat again, I had no reason to come abroad. I was even driving.
Because, to be honest, you have your house, of which abaningi at this our age. I will kulumagabi or what, but most isn't Dwasila. Abantu rent. But even like you're saying, you're driving and Zim, having your own house, driving.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But then it's still something to
yeah, like you're saying, what is really kunzima. Umuntu manje ukuthi uyarenda ngisibuza ukuthi isalary sasihola, how are they managing it and all that. But big ups bakithi to laba abakwanisayo to pay those rentals and everything kunzima kunjani.
Kuyadula manje with this our currency.
Exactly. So Chove. Now, i-problem yaba khona. I-COVID. Kala kata problem.
COVID mosha kunene.
Right. COVID made me the person that I am today. Ija ujaha vele alifuna ukuzwa ngendaba zemazwe because yena vele amazwe uyawazi. He's been here and there, Mozambique, Zambia, wherever, Congo, you know, ngomsebenzi wakhe. Right, COVID yachumisa wonke umuntu. Mina as a nurse, I was at work day in, day out, so I had no problem. But ujaha ngomsebenzi wakhe wayengekho kulokhu zen kuthiwa kweni whatever try critical labana ukuthi kumele behambe emsebenzini, so things had to close for them kwakulebizo langikhona. So things had to close for imsebenzi yabo as a boiler maker, kwavalwa yonke into. I remember I think wayese South Africa at that time. Kwathiwa subuyela ngini wobaba labo majaha.
COVID yona yamosha.
Right, wabuyela, came home. First time phela into yabuye sindana nama groceries yonke imali, you know, sisazikholisela, everything is all rosy. COVID isaqalisa lapha na umuntu just came and kusasemnandi, you know, siyakholisa. And then imali yaphela as we get on, you know, imali yaphela and all that. Then I guess that was the time asesizamile ukuregister something, you know, ukuthi register his own company back in Zim. It kicked off well civilly, but COVID still, you know. So then that's when I thought twice ukuthi phela lapha as long as singasela ama salaries ayi-2 akusabalance. Abantwana babehamba kuma semi-private schools. Semi-private schools, I can't really say private. So kwakubhadela ama-US, angiholi mina ama-US, right? Excuse me. So kwaqalisa ukukicka in manje ukuthi no, I need to get started with this process. That was in early 2020, and COVID was in 2020. I think impilo engayiphilayo, I'm one person ukuthi ngacabanga something, I want to do it now. Angilaza ukuthi ngizakwenza kusasa. So COVID sikicke in, I think that was in March. Now recently ngiqalisile ukuthi sengiprocessa. Yes, I'm looking for work, but I needed to bhala izikhiwa zangikhona ama-requirements enjena ngijumayela ngawo, you know, in my platforms, which you need to have this and that and that. I started doing those processes and everything, but things were tough because kwakupostwa physically. You know, whatever document that you needed to send to whichever country, kwakupostwa physically. Kufunakala izimali kubo FedEx and what. So imali liyana isakalelana lalibuye lo lejaha. Selokhe liyafulela. Ngabona ukuthi no, it's not easy. But with his support, because initially wayengafuni, didn't want to vele sisuke, we're okay. But send support akhathesi ukuthi do this and that. Akuyenza kwento lokho. So I really want to thank him. Very few men would give you, you know, the forefront. Kuthiwa forefront. Ukuthi hayi mngami, take control. If there is a way you can do things, akuhambe phambili sibone,
especially nabe kunguye vele ophethe yonke into ihamba kahle. Vele balutshwana abangasupport kanjalo.
I've heard sibili abanye bekhala ngothi but umkami kafuni kodwa was struggling. Ukuze say but when you have better chances ukuthi ubuye, athi hayi vele ngafuni ukuzwa, but for him honestly wamvumela wathi hamba thina sizalandela.
Because he wanted the better of the family.
I respect him for that. Eqinisweni. And ngaqalisa ukuprocessa, wancedisa whatever finances that were needed and everything, a processor, and then awuthola umsebenzi, and the company eyandlethayo sponsor everything, flights, yonke into, what. Then 2020 was September the 30th, I landed in Ireland. Sengutholile umsebenzi kumnandi kunjalo. But it was so emotional because remember it's COVID. I was
and that time futhi bekusabisa kini, especially ama-nurses lathi ama-carers, ucabanga ukuthi ngizaphinda ngibabone kumbe lami sengikuhamba kwami
laphana ngitry ukuthatha i-risk.
It was a risk vele,
risk, but inhliziyo yami yazi yachona but why am I doing this?
Super flattele.
Ngabaflathela. I had to go. Ngimntana the last born wayelabo 5 years angisakhumbuli, right? But I had to take the step. Manje khathesi ukuthi kuyahamba njani, abantwana bayasala lobani, right? Uyise ukhona, but remember i-company lana sesiyivulile, it was some mine, ngiyayingaphi mine yabo, but mine. So it meant ukuthi abantwana kumele bethole umuntu ozabe lawo. Remember,
ngoba la imela sebenzi.
My closest people izihlobo labana.
Yes,
So
like you said,
I can't really bring somebody from umzini ukuthi ngithi kuzohlala labantu abantu. You know, in as much as kulo mama zala lo baba zala, but they have their life as well. Thank God I had helper, maid who was ekhaya baba bizo maid who was so helpful. And la namuhla I still say umlimu gave me this girl. Miwasala labantwana. My 2 boys. Umntana omkhulu because I have a 24-year-old. Yes,
wow.
I do have a 24-year-old daughter. Wase university UZ. So laba bayi-2 kusomele besale lo muntu phela. Maid wami wavuma wasala labo. Mkami would come, you know, now and again just checking on them. So I was really at ease even sengingapha ngikwazi ukuthi hayi kulabantu abantwana balomuntu abamjayeleyo. Yeah.
Akhona vele ngoba lenhlanhla ekhaya mfuna uqombela amanga ungamthola umuntu lathi futhi I remember sikhule silabo ukuthi yazi umuntu lize likhohle lokuthi uze ngomsebenzi azafile as family eyenza umsebenzi wakhe like now feel comfortable like you're saying.
Yeah. That's the person that I had. And why I'm mentioning these people, you give credit to abantu,
very true.
Besaphila. If ever engaba the access to this podcast ngiyambonga kakhulu Sifiso. She's still in contact with Relocating and all that, but she took care of my children.
Wow. Oh,
yes, wow.
She's family now.
Yes,
like
she is family. She is family.
Wow.
So, that's how I came to Ireland. I think don't hesitate to stop me because off topic.
No, you was spot on. So, okay, let's move on. You are so proudly Zimbabwean, are you that deep in, should I say, culturally? Like unjani ngiyakwazi ukuthi proudly indebele and ngeke ngabona somewhere you were correcting abantu ukuthi no mina ngikhulumisa indebele mina ngwaseZimbabwe angisiwa South Africa of which nami kunokumphatha kabe kwesinsikhathi uthawini bathi sifuna ukuzenza. Can you take us through that?
you uyangilandela zini uzanga bamembenzayo
ngikulandela bonke futhi akusebuzanga honestly yikufundisana.
Okay, I remember that video went viral. Uyabathi ukuba viral into encane
kakhulu andi
into ngayiplan ukuthi I want this thing to go viral. It doesn't.
Le wazenzela nje.
Well, I had responded to a video, just a video nje, simple video. Ngangithatha something, I don't even know what I was doing, but into encane ngisithi silenkani sibili ngokuba lapha eMaZweni because iweather kuyaqanda.
Oh yes, I remember.
That video, if I can recall, that video is on
I remember.
That video is gone viral.
And ngayithanda that response yakho yona leyana because vele abantu kabona ukuthi uzumuntu ethi no you can uzumuntu ethi but why ukhuluma ngathi angikhuluma ngathi ngikhuluma lwami.
I'll be honest with you, if you go and check on my TikTok video lay angazi ukuthi even up to today I ask myself what's in this video ukuthi singazihlanye like this. It's the highest viewed video. Let me just check. It's crazy. Akuzwakali honestly ukuthi why would such a video just go viral like that. But ngifuna ukukutshengisa ukuthi if ever you're planning on doing anything, just be yourself. Don't really put too much effort.
And that's what I like about that's why I followed you, because you are so very authentic. Like vele ngiyathanda umuntu onguye, naturally yourself, like awuzenzi omunye umuntu.
I'm glad to hear that, honestly. Right, ivideo leyi lingayikhangela, it's sitting on 235,000 views. There we are.
My God, seriously?
This is the video.
Wow.
That's the video. It's the highest viewed, 235. obviously angangena kuma million. It's 235k. There were so nasty comments in this video.
I know, I saw them.
And
I responded also to abanye lami. Like lami kwaniki platform yokuziphendulela.
So, bakhuluma abazawethu ama South Africans thought ngise South Africa, that's one. They thought I'm South African. Two, they thought I'm one of those in J, you know, abangawaziyo kahle kahle identity yakhe, you know. So I let it go. I didn't respond. Baphikisana bayenzana abanye bengilwela abanye bengidisa and all that. But I'm one person ukuthi something negative I don't give attention to.
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think yinto ebhowa abantu ngami if ever kulabantu embabhowayo.
Yeah.
I don't respond to negativity. So ngiya ignore ngandivela ngiyibona into yangikhona, right? So what I did from i-video le yadu khuluma ngayo, I did a video ngisithi nje ngiresponda as a whole ukuthi you know what, angizenzi South African.
Yes.
I am proudly Zimbabwean, and ngilindebele ngile Zimbabwean nginjalo. That video is sitting on 45.7k views, and i-video le I was just literally responding nje ukuthi ungezwa indebele likhuluma like this, isiZulu umZulu uyakhuluma like this and like that, you know. So why I'm giving you these examples is after your question yokuthi are you that traditional, or why are you proudly Zimbabwean? Honestly, I think it's because I've never lived outside Zimbabwe.
Yes.
I've always been in Zimbabwe. From Kobulawayo straight to Ireland.
Yeah.
So I'm Gazen South Africa. Right? And
then omunye umuntu abesekuthatha asekuthi akufane labanye bethu ukuthi sabe uke wahlala khona sesingalahleka amanye amabala 1 or 2 oswajwayele ukwakhuluma khona ngayo.
And it's not your fault.
Yeah, vele mina that's why vele okay, it's about you. No. So I understand you very well ukuthi awukazi uhlalela le South Africa kwakhona. So akufani lo muntu mepenge oke wahlala uthi mepenge ngibhayizile lapha ngakhuluma ibaleli. So when usikhuluma your original isindebele,
and ngingaphela ngisiqamela isindebele, right? Because I'm not a specialist in isindebele, but ngisikhulumela nje hanjo ulamanga, you know, angiskills vele kumbe ukuthi ngisifake sangane ngisemfuna ukuba umZulu. So I was just responding ukuthi Zwanini, you're all mistaken. Straight from Zimbabwe to Ireland, and just know ukuthi even lifuna kumbe lingafuni and lingabazawethu. That's a fact.
That's the truth.
That's a fact. Lingabazawethu because i-relationship ye-language le very sindebele lesizulu, we can't run away from it.
We can't.
And because of the borders as well, vele uzasithola sise South Africa one way or the other.
South Africans. South Africans who refuse ukuthi I'm from Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Obviously masohlangane labo lawo yakhuluma like you
to fit in.
But ngasumtshela umuntu ukuthi no mina ngiye Zimbabwe. No, you don't sound like, you don't look like. Yikho kuchoyo ukuthi vele siphuma khona, we originally from there, but then
then you ask yourself, what does a South African look like?
Yeah.
So I think maybe just if you allow me to address this, whether liyathanda kumbe alithandi bazawethu ma South African singabazala, whether liyafuna kumbe alifuni, you know, that's a fact, honestly.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
So that's how my proudly Zimbabwean came from, and my proudly Ndebele, you know. So yeah, not meaning to look down upon abanye or what, but this is who I am. Yeah.
I like that. I like that about you. So now, can you share some aspects of Zimbabwean culture that you hold close to your heart? Right,
Zimbabwean culture that I hold close to, I'll be honest, the way we nurture our children.
Oh yes.
That's a culture that I can never, you know, forget.
Yeah.
Because nothing can be like this, and I'm now in these European countries, the way they raise their children. Ungani umntwana uyamsaba, ungani uyamthikaza, ungani asowakho, ungani umbolekiwe. So mina ngithi vele we still do it the Zim cultural way.
Uthola ukuthi umntwana usakwazi uyazikhulumela, uyaphendula, uyakutshela ukuthi no, it's like this. Thina besikhuza ulalele, even ufeel ukuthi umuntu omdala wrong uyathula so manje you find abanye vele kunzima ukukhulisa abantwana.
Kunzima ukukhulisa abantwana lapha, but for all the parents that are struggling to raise their children here, abantwana sibobethu, by the way, abantwana bakamlimu, for those who are believers like me, thina we're just a vessel, you know, to ukuthi sibancedise here and that. And imithetho yona liyana ebekiweyo ukuthi this is how you should groom a child. Spare the rod and spoil the child. Spare the rod and spoil the child, whatever, but lokuspareana lokuspoilana. Right. Ukuthi umntwana kabanjwa mbija anti ukuthi aqonde. Yeah. So okunye, what happens after that? The owner of the children takes care. But when you'd have done your part as a parent, mina I'm living with abantwana abangabafana. So there's no way nasa ngiyathona ngishishine ngipheka ngigezisa ngicleana what when I have my own children, they have to do that. Akulaza ukuthi umfana uzaba ngumfana nxa isemzini wakhe eselomfazi wakhe. But kwami lapha we shall help each other. I always laugh with them. It's food for work. They didn't know that. That's my motto. So anyway, that's
right. Besides nje right vele ubafundisa uyenzela ukuthi labo life happens. Umntwana bekwazi ukuzenzela ungabi ukuthi akakwazi ukuziphekela iqanda, akakwazi ukuzilungisela iroom lakhe, akakwazi right bekwazi ukuthi anything can happen empilweni lapho.
That's true. It's unfortunate mina background yami detects how I do my things now and take care of abantwana. The fact that I didn't have that opportunity of having both my parents and no mama, you know, being the main parent, when I was very young, what if ngiflathela abantwana labo? Because my mom passed on esasemncane, you know, and I shouldn't have that grooming from mom. So ngiyabakhangela nje ngibahawukele ngithi Zwani, while I'm still here, wotheni ngizamuli goqa, you know, because you never know what life can bring for you. So that's one. You asked your question, so mbana saying answer ngendaba yabantwana. And then secondly, a culture nje you know, a respect for abadala. You know, umuntu omdala. I don't understand ukuthi umuntu omdala uyabizwa ngebizo lapha. I find it a bit weird. Though ngani ngiyakujayela manje
culture wakhona unye
culture yakho.
Kodwa futhi thina I think even if ungaze umntana ubize ngebizo like ungena. Ngiyuzwe ukukhuluma lo Lisa, I don't know ukuthi utheni ku ona usithi auntie Nobantu. Ngendlela yakho. At least there is that auntie.
That auntie should, you know, come in because uthi ngikhuluma lo Lisa like that ngithi am Nobantu. So that's one other culture that I uphold. And then just give him his space.
Manje lapha sizwa istories eziningi abantu ukuthi mase sengapha ema-European countries izinto ziyatshintsha.
It's sad. It is sad, civilly, because we can't run away from it. The African culture here to it, whether what but he's still the head of the house.
Very true. When I'm sorry to say, like like especially mostly abantu ababuya ngapha abafazi kube nguye ofike wathola umsebenzi, nurses for example, ubaba abuye ube lo msebenzi wakade uyenza njengoba la ujile ukuthi ubaba uyenza wakho umsebenzi, maye buya ngapha akusiyiwo lo umsebenzi, engcena nguyosisala endlini labantwana, engcene nguyosebamba ungamatokotoko okuncane, wena nguwosu osuyi breadwinner sibilenzini, so mele wena nguwe vele osu control endlini. Kaningi lokho kaningi ngiyahamba kwenye iparty later on sesihleli singabafazi ngama topics ade khulunywa lawo ukuthi abafazi batshintshile abafazi sebedelela amadoda ngendlela leyo ngoba yiwo asebenjani asebe ngama breadwinner of which,
and then if you look at it, marriages are breaking. Not meaning to say we're doing it the perfect way. No. But just do your part lawo njengonkosikazi. Give him the respect.
I like that ukhulume ngakhona lokho vele ngenye into yazesidinga ukuthi ngabantu siyibonisane, sifundisane. Ukuthi ungaboni ngezinike mina example. uAdi uAdi yenza so la usuzaziphambanisela endlini yakho ukuthi engane uAdi uyenze so kumbe uAdi usehlukane lo baba endlini. uAdi uthi impilo emnandi. Kanti awukwazi mebanilale la usufuna ukuthi hayi la mithi ngenze so ngibe emnandi njengoAdi. Ngathi into esezenzakala these days. Abantu siyalahleka asibonisana sikhuzana.
It's unfortunate abantu abadala they fall go peer pressure. Yikonke. Peer pressure sebenza ebantwaneni
nabateenagers.
Abantu abadala. Because since khathi ungakhangela sibili how marriages break ukuze sise ama reasons angikhona uyazibuza but couldn't you compromise? You know, couldn't you compromise? I get in contact with abantu abaningi, abantu bangifonela bengitshele for whatever reason, you know, sixoxe nje ngimtshela ukuthi hayi zona ke chuma into ezincane. You can, it's just water under the bridge. Akukhohle ngakho and move on, you know.
Babuye kuwe uyabuya kimi umoya ngithi vele uyakujwayela yekela lokho. Uyabona abanye suka silahlekele ukhulume lo muntu kanti umuntu uzo-advise leyo ndlela. So mina I think omunye vele omunye umuntu uzivisele back ingqondo yakho usekhaya ngoba lapha ngathi sukuyasitshintsha. Uzivisele back even ungasatholanga because uzohamba komunye umuntu ongasona abantu akutshelele eceleni. So wena ungumuntu I think imele ukhangele ukuthi kanti vele ngiyangaphi.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. So, Manani, three things, right?
Yeah, and count days into is very, very, very.
But you want to dress code. You know, I think I'm saying get it tuning.
How?
You know, hula mam, Manani, see put I remember I did a video and city out of all the things. As now say Kaya Africa we said I look.
I saw the same Yaglande. I know the video.
They are one of my tights now. I'm not tight. Yeah, you want it tight?
Yes.
Now a kind was it tight and get a pants uniform. Or I don't wear gogi pant, gogi pulling socks. That's my uniform.
Yeah.
Gogi pulling socks, gogi tight, gogi pretty what. Then you put on your white uniform because white uniform you can't say.
Yes.
So, sengilapha sengibona ugqoka ama tights. Small ones
okuncane so. Esigqoka
phakathi.
Ngilawo la kodwa mina ngiyehluleka lokuyehla ngibuyela yo phansi.
Thanks. So kulaliyana. Right, ngathi alright liyana sengiyibonile. Ayi ngeke. Bese kusiba lamade. What's the difference? Because the difference now is just
the length.
The length, but in terms of shaping and doing whatever, it's the same. But I'm a culprit for that.
No, mina with the long one, no, I differ. With the long one, let me go get tight. First years back, before even coming here, bengigqoka kodwa bengibale inhloni bengigqokela ngetop evalayo.
Okay.
Hayi khathesi la ngiyazigqokela ngetop yami. But now it depends ukuthi ngingaphi.
Okay. Yeah, so
but and again kulalawa esiwathengayo lawa ama tight etry black lawa esiwathenga ngithi epennies mina ngiyawadablisha abe 2 because amanye uyabona ngani asi-through nyana and ibone ngathi so mina yafakele ngo2 ngangcono ngichisele.
But uyakubona abanikazi bagqoka njani? Yonke into eyangaphakathi yami sisegcekeni. Then usosibala lawana, I'm sorry ukuthi ngithi go raw like that if you don't mind.
No.
Usosibala lawana angazi mbe uthiwa ngama kade kuthiwa ngento ebizo yakhe mbe uthiwa ngama-biker whatever. Right, ukhona okuthiwa ngama-biker mbe uthiwa ngama-bikers mbe uthiwa wena. Okuza thatha hey phakamise so
lawana ngena phakathi.
Yes.
I lawana ngitsho never.
So that's why it's dress code.
No, lawana.
Back in Africa, I think you Canada siwenzi. In as much as ngiyi-culprit ama-tights, but hayi umlimani size mphelele khona.
Hayi kukhona ukugqokekayo kukhona ubonayo ukuthi hayi lo khana hayi. Kanti vele kahle khona ukuthiwa kuze
kwazi into yokuphakanyiswa. Nomunye actually said it's because abala fika abaningi bambona so bazama ukuthi
ngathi ukuthi asiyeke indawo yabantu.
No, but sikhulumela ngesethu.
So sibuyele back to your TikTok page. Ukuthi are you just doing it for fun? What's your aim yakho nje for doing it? Because I see vele abanye singakhutheka ngize ngithi kanti bosibiza man.
Right, to be specific nge TikTok. The TikTok ngiyazidlalela. Yeah, but it's growing so fast. I'm telling you, TikTok, I didn't know anything about it. And it's just, it's too complicated. I see, also what 39, 40 episodes did, yeah. So I never imagined myself on TikTok. But my Facebook friends always kept saying, we have a TikTok, you know, we have a TikTok. Maybe to say this, if Facebook, I don't know if you have a question for me and about the Facebook.
No, I think it's not good.
Okay. So I started social media when I came here. Back home, very social media.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had access to the internet, but I was let's cut some social media. I was just too busy. Now I'm not doing tennis. Yes. Yeah. So to talk about these things. Yeah. So I was just busy with everything, you know, back home. I didn't have time for social media. Zoom, you know. And then when I got here, I started to get on Facebook. I started there's this, you learn about that, you know, and all that. Though it was toxic and all that. Then I chose, you know, the intoxicated things, concentrate on those things, and said to myself, I'm going to make good use of it, you know, to benefit me and the community around me. That's how I started sharing my diaspora opportunities, you know, because so it was a strange question to me because not everybody knows how to come to the diaspora, but was.
So I couldn't one answer one each person.
I tried that, but because I tell inbox says that she told me about it. So I tell my referrals. So many men attended to people my inbox. I said, let me open a Facebook page. It grows. I'll just innocently researching on an opportunity to come through and share whatever opportunity, as long as will come MaZweni and bring a guest who are maybe cruise ship, care, as a teacher, need to bring them on board, interview and all that. So that's how the platform grew. And for whatever reason, you have a platform, so over 10 point something. Yeah. So that platform was hacked, and then my friends were saying, we have TikTok, you know. But Facebook had already started paying me.
All right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, not much, not much, guys, but motivator, you know, So, and I'm grateful to Abantu Vele who keep, you know, listening to whatever information that I'm sharing because they keep me going.
Yeah.
So, Bantu right when TikTok, they want to lead me astray. TikTok,
yeah, I mean, I remember TikTok the start of COVID.
Okay.
Everyone knows TikTok. Let me say TikTok into the
Exactly. That's what I was saying as well. But I TikTok again, you know. And then I've another page which I called Nobantu's page 2. Nobantu's page. So I'm saying lazy edited number 2. Yeah, cool. TikTok is not. Facebook is not as fast as TikTok.
No.
I mean, let me try this TikTok. You know, let me try this TikTok. From nowhere. I'll just post something. Ngizenzela nje into zami. Then ngibone sokulama. You know, simple things nje into ezincane. Ngike encane ngiyaqala futhi abantu bemezweni ukuthi zanini alila cent. Ngoba level isindluzela la. And then people were getting so confused. Kanti umuntu lo
ngaphi kahle
kahle. Zimbabwe, you know, that's how I came into TikTok. But there's a lot of growth going on, you know. But they're so welcoming. That's how I started TikTok. But TikTok, I'm not seeing any revenue coming through, but I just enjoy the engagement.
Yeah.
Like when I can keep as a person. And if I do just an ordinary video, you know, exactly. Comment you know, I put a smile on somebody's face. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how TikTok came about, and here and there I would really get serious and calling about diaspora opportunities and live abantu begcwale.
Yeah, the other day ngabona ule right 34K was it? Yeah, people online on your live.
Yeah,
it's like
it's strange. Angazi TikTok algorithm yangikhona angazi babizana njani abantu.
Because you had 34K.
But angazi ukuthi babizana njani honestly, and then you're like, is what I'm sharing really that significant? We are one. So yeah, and then please keep supporting me, Lani. I don't know it all, but lapho lilembuzo khona ngikwanisa ukuliphendula, I'll certainly respond.
Maybe just say your TikTok page singakakhohlwa. Last I had a guest we're supposed to give sakhohlwa.
Okay. So for TikTok, my TikTok handle ibizo lami nguNoba, NOBAH. Noba shortcut ka Nobantu. So NOBAH. Buya nje sizozikholisela lapha ubone, the lifestyle in the diaspora, the bad and the good and all the things, and just simple things. Yeah, don't expect all the.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Today we're here together.
Yeah, and then Facebook Nobantu's page 2. Nobantu's page 2 laphana senze into eziserious. Sesibuzana sibe ngembuzo sesincedisana ama-CV, sengikushayela lama WhatsApp numbers in case you need, a one-on-one assistance, but at no cost ambhatalisi. At totally no cost. Akula muntu ongamala phana athi Nobantu sokwambhatalisa. Though I have a lot of people that have relocated through ukuthi sincedisane nje like that. And I want to say, I see men themselves. I just do the researches and which to apply la. Now we having to make time to search himself for abantu. I think umlimu is just using me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, abantu bajayele who fake life. When look at the umlimu is doing this. God has been good to me. God has been what. But I find myself saying that as well because angwas where I get the time. Yes. Because I'm a fully employed person.
Even when we were talking earlier, Mauti, we are happy as Sechela and you share with people, help them with CVs and everything. Yeah,
I get money. No, I don't charge. Maybe saying because there are other plans ahead. Saying gone.
Yes.
Business, about it and register. Yeah, but Katesi, I'm just doing it because I can do it. Yeah, I can do it.
Our community.
Yeah, so Nobantu's page 2, you could have been on Facebook, and then YouTube. Ngena zamuntu ze YouTube, but abantu bayisaba YouTube. But
YouTube bayisaba abantu. I've noticed. I've seen. Yakhumbula the other day sitting. I'm doing this. Yes, of course I'm enjoying. Honestly, I'm not looking ukuthi like yes, my boya.
That's fine. You
That's
embrace
fine.
it. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I have people viewing abangaka, and I'm subscribers. They are just like, and you were like.
But right, for this podcast, guys, for this episode and other more to come, and that way once I get a key can you just go and subscribe? Yeah, just for me, guys.
Just subscribe.
I came all the way.
It's free.
It's free. When click on subscribe, they'll actually ask you to log in. Log in, support your own. Or just this is done. Podcast is the way to do things. This is relaxing. Is relaxed and it's so fairly comfortable. Just let it get to know about me.
And now, if you say abatola abanye abazabe betholile bazobuya ku Nobantu's page and the information yemsebenzi abale msebenzi already. They have relatives.
Exactly. So just learn to subscribe bunch. YouTube into subscribe and then you like because the story was so sweet. So why not just support the storyteller, or the host of the storyteller? You lose nothing. Guys, and just do that. Just do that. And right. So that's YouTube. Nobantu's page 2 again. Nobantu's page 2.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing that. Thanks hopefully they will respond. But
I will disappoint.
Yeah. So now going on, Nobantu, how do you balance your work like work time and family, knowing you are a nurse with the 12-hour shifts and stuff? How do you balance or work and find time for yourself?
Okay. How can I respond to this? Right. The other advantage that I have ngomsebenzi wami is I mostly work night shifts.
Same
So,
as I,
yeah. So I'm a night shift. They're a bit flexible in the sense that usebenza bonke abantu belele. Then when it's daytime, you can't, for God's sake, sleep the whole day.
No, you can't.
Yeah, so that's when I do family time. I get home, get the kids ready for school. If I have to do school runs, I'll do the school runs. So I have family time khona making sure abantwana bahambe be-ready. Unlike umuntu ozasuka ekuseni o'clock. Echiya abantwana bahambe esikolo kuye ntambama abantwana sebelele. Yeah, so I preferred in night shift zonezana. That's how honestly I balance it, because ngiyakwanisa ukuthi even sebevele esikolo ngikwanisa ukuyenza ama-homeworks labo. I make sure sebegezile ntambama abantwana balapha bagezi. Yeah, I have to say it. I think culture yabo
vele mina Lisa wangitshela wathi kuthiwa we don't need to geza every day.
So yeah, that's how I'm able to balance the two. Although like everybody else, I get overwhelmed. Night shift is not easy. Umzimba very gets oriented.
You don't sleep enough. I can relate to that because now I only work night shifts. Mansebenza. Now it's changed because of, but now night shifts vele I prefer, like you're saying, ukusebenza ebusuku ekseni when I have Lisa. I'm that person ukuthi of course ukhona ubaba wakhe sengamyenzela. Mina from emncane yathi back home bengisebenza esalon. Okay. Mina bengingaya esalon ngingavusanga umntwana ngazigezela ngamfita ngamchiya right ngamchiya lo sisi. Usisi vele bengakwazi ukumgezisa bese ngamgezisa ntambama. So yena lana into even today yeah manchayisa vele ngiyabe ngigijima ufika qala ugeziswa yini ngibona ukuthi udlile sengahanjiswa but mina sengimenzile.
Yeah, I think for ama parents, who are in the diaspora, try and consider that. I know you have your own ways of doing things, but at the end of the day we want to have time with abantwana. Imsebenzi iqhakathekile lapha imsebenzi eminingi ngama 12-hour shifts. Uyasuka ekuseni ngo7 ungene ntambama ngo8 and when do you see abantwana? It's crazy really. So
it's so sad sometimes ngama situations I understand. I'm not saying it in a bad way, but I'm saying it in a way ukuthi umuntu avuleke akucabange if it's happening to them. Sometimes yahlangana lo mntwana kuyisono ngaye uya esikolo but ubukeke ngathi uvela esikolo, if you understand what I mean. Yeah, so it's very important ukuthi ngangcono even if you're working ekseni, you know what I do, ngikhona nginjalo ngiyafaka ukuthi in case if I come late ngiyafaka i-vest, no ngiyafaka the school jumper, ngifake i-school t-shirt, ngifake i-vest ukuthi mayethatha uyawazi ukuthi is the vest, is the t-shirt, ngithatha sibise socks, le pant, shoes ngifake lapha.
That's being a mom. Yeah, that's being a mom.
In case something happens, ngiyafona to do this. Yeah. So yeah.
And then I also have time for myself. Yeah, ngiyahamba nemaphathini.
Yeah, I
do. And emaphathini sengananzelela enye role engiyenza that I didn't know. Laying ngayiphiwa ngabantu. I didn't know I could do this. I don't know kumbuya was.
MC.
Yes.
Mina when we first met you an MC.
MC from being the quiet person that I was. Yeah, well it's strange the person that I've become. I don't know where I'm taking that from. But I think I'm.
And you are so abantu bayakholisa, they enjoy.
I don't know where I'm taking that from. Honestly, but I enjoy doing it as well. And patadisi because
really?
Because I'll also be enjoying myself.
Exactly.
But invite me, then we take it from there. Maybe I can use it as a side hustle.
Yeah, you can use it as a side hustle. With the lava today. Yeah. So yeah, it's good to make time for yourself. Vele guys, we work too much. Kunengi okwenzakalayo. You need that time ube phandle ukuchaya umoya and forget about everything else.
Exactly.
Moving to a different country, what challenges have you faced? Like usumoving up, how much challenges ohlangane lawo, and how did you adjust to them?
I have to be honest. Ufuna my honest opinion about it. Lababa I was once in the news, the country news.
Really?
Yes.
Which country news?
Kwanapa, the island. National, the RTE. Because of what I was going through. Yeah, I didn't want to get to that extent because I thought it would give a negative impact on M7 in Wami and all that, but I had to go that route. Remember, when COVID time, I could not cope. I needed stress. I think I was depression. Then was also feeling in 3-4 months. If family will join you. COVID has come, so they can't come. So kumele kuphela kube nguwe osebenzayo till we don't know, till whenever. I couldn't take it. Then mina, one thing about me, abangaziyo, they always see me ngama surprises. I don't consult anybody whenever I want to do anything. Everything that I've achieved in my life, and consult Sibu sendoda. Lokho ukuthi lo mngani ubuze ukuthi hawuthini nanyazikhombela ngokufuna kwami. Yeah, mphele ngiphambanisele whatever. So that's just me. Every decision that I make in my life, I don't consult. Consult maybe so wonakele. You know, so when I had to do that interview, my outcry was you need to take care of, as a country, you need to take care of my mental well-being. Because being with status engiso, a critical skills holder, iyangivumela ukuthi family yami enjoy as soon as I'm ready, my documents are ready. But now with the COVID, why should it affect because I know it's COVID, but lami ngakonsole let COVID elizweni phela. So why did ngichathelene vele when you knew ukuthi because ngabuya vele ngesikhathi sona leso. So embrace yami. So that's where my noise was all about, but I handled it in a professional, and I want to say, and I've always given gratitude to the they listened to my outcry. I'll be honest with you. I had an interview today on the news. Tomorrow ngafakela a message journalist ukuthi into yakho lana it has gone through parliament.
Wow.
And kuyavulwa nje kusasa. What kusasa was the following day. And what I thought was that. And I'm so grateful for coming out of my shell.
You have that power in you. Yeah, because if it I think even abantu khona la abakhona la, they have also izinto abazikhalelayo what doesn't approach you, but you had your own. I understand it was mental health. They are very serious with your what you say, what you had, like the stress, the depression of your family being not being allowed to come, and
bandlalela honestly, and I'm forever grateful. And I want to believe interview Lana, I'll go back again. I'm a believer. I think we led the way because I was so little. For whatever, why bandlalela? And by implement that like the following day, So as an izinto, I think maybe a lesson to somebody else. If you want to speak out, just speak out. Speak out. You never know what was how are they going to respond to that. But do things professionally as well. Just present your case. If you're going to Google, check interview, but I try to just check. Nobantu Nobantu interview by RTE. It should come out.
Wow.
Yeah, home.
Let's learn from that, guys. Nobantu, Mbambo, RTE.
Yeah.
This is the story.
Yeah, just listen to the story, and I'm forever grateful with the Irish government.
Yeah.
I believe they did listen to my outcry.
I'm glad they did.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And then this is the story. Yeah. And then as we were talking, I don't know, this couch, or it's me, or it's what. You are the third person I'm interviewing. You are all believers.
Oh, okay.
The first one also was. The second one was like, oh my God, maybe people will be tired.
I watched that one. I watched both of them actually. Yeah.
And here you are, you're sharing your own. I know you are a believer, but like the way you're sharing your own experience also, Mina
ngizakutshela one thing. Now that you said it, me believer ezenzisayo. I don't know if you get what I mean. Yeah. There's nothing that I do engawazi ukuthi wrong, you know. So people tend to judge abantu abanjalo. You understand? My denomination doesn't allow me to, you know, to be in mine. But it's because I'm happy to be. Yes, living that dreadlock. But I'm my person. You know, what matters is
what's
so sihlobo zami khona ngapho ingani mind, but yeah, umlimo siyazana nalaye. Yeah.
So still on here in Ireland, adapting to new culture can be very challenging. And what advice do you give to people navigating and embracing cultural differences, especially when the reality may differ from their expectations?
Okay, I don't know, I hope I got your question right. The advice I would just be yourself. Yeah, there's cultural differences. And when you're in Rome, do what the Romans do, but don't do it fully. Don't take everything, because it's not everything. You know, lama principles are called. Be principled at the end of the day. Being it's
very true.
And there's lots of things going on. Maybe for
that statement.
I know maybe saying out of every two people that you are amongst, one is either vaping or smoking.
Yes.
Right. It's culture, njani. Then when also say, let me do like the Romans do. If you haven't been doing it, why should you do it?
I feel like in one from Abantwana, from like my college mates, the younger ones. I'm sorry to say my friends, but like I feel like it's if vape my belief was meant to abantu trying to quit smoking. Now, sifa ama taste and what it's like fashionable thing. Or I see it as if ma unga vape usele move. Like you are backward if you're not doing it. Yeah.
It's sad.
So it's just peer pressure at the end of the day.
Then when you look at the medical, you know, implications or medical, you know, consequences to that. You know, you know what's happening to your lungs, chemicals. It is sad. I think we need to talk more about these things. Because we're in a foreign land. But remember, our children might see it as fashionable as well. So let's not shy away from it. My son was telling me what you asked him, Mama. Eklasini bahamba simle toilet toilet but ngosikhuluma first years la. So you can imagine. So
and apparently hopefully kuzosebenza ngathi bafuna ukuyobhana this in the country, hopefully too.
Do it. Yeah.
So So yeah, it's a challenge.
It is a challenge. It is a challenge.
Yeah.
Utheni umbuzo wakho? Just to check ukuthi.
I think it's answered though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have you encountered any particular inspiring or challenging stories from this? From abantu osuke wabanceda, like sike sakhuluma uke washare ngokuthi abantu abancedisa ngama-CVs and what bake bebuya anti ulawa abantu abaphutshileyo bafika, like how do you feel ngabo ngitshintshe kanjalo ngithi how do you feel mawusuyenza umsebenzi onjalo and someone comes to you athi ukuthi I've learned it and
yeah uyawazi ukuthi athlete it's I can't explain the feeling because I would have changed impilo yomuntu lwana plus impilo ye family yomuntu lwana, not only the family, the friends, the community.
Exactly.
Uyabuzisisa ukuthi that one person oyabelendile lapha ngenxa ukuthi ngimshayele nje ukuthi zwana kule company nje qhatshala faka ama applications akho umuntu lana abe fortunate abizwe kuma interviews simncedise ngimgrille sincedisane and all that and pass ama interviews asponsor abuye emazweni ngibo kumbe kusemakhandeni kumbe kungaphi ungathola ukuthi engakwanisa ukuthi athi bring about a change ngembijana nale abe ihola lapha give back to the community. Abantu abaningi I've realized emazweni they donate quite a lot.
Yeah.
In as much as sikhuluma sisithi yes kuyadutshekwa and what, but we have a very good tendency of donating back home.
Yes, we have.
Yeah. So that's how the impact community comes in. Umncedisana lona umuntu ebuye emazweni. We know what it yes. So it's quite fulfilling, but at the same time, I'm rejoicing, ngibe pompous.
Yeah, but that fulfillment, into enkulu like ukuthi it's just like mawuyenza umsebenzi wakho as a nurse, mawuyenza into umntwana nangu
usebantwaneni,
you feel good ukuthi
you do feel good. Yeah. But angikhohlwa futhi to ukukhuleka guys. I'm very prayerful. I'm very ukuthi kwesikhathi ngiyadecide nje about something ngiguqela phana umuntu yathi ngene bedroom ngiguqelela phana I've seen it umkamisa kujwayele vele ukuthi anytime now it's prayer time for me. So umuntu angamfakela message ethi Nobantu I've finally landed. One thing that I always do, I pray ngimkhulekela umuntu lwana ukuthi there is lots of challenges awukaqalisa mfana wami. So feel sweet, but there's lots of challenges that you're going to come through. Yes, ngimtshela ukuthi this is just the beginning. Usazoba le challenge uyokuthiwa wena simphosa ngathi yokuhlwengulo. Uzabe le challenge yokubandlululwa. Angikhuluma ngesikhiwo. Uzabe le challenge yokubandlululwa, ube le challenge yokuthi emsebenzini kuthiwe wenze lokho wena ungakwenzanga. So this is just the beginning of a long journey. Yeah. So I pray because I've had others coming back to me ukuthi hayi Nobantu I'm not coping. So sengani I feel guilty ukuthi umuntu lo ngimpushile to ukuthi athi go through such stresses. Yeah. So it's neither here nor there my feelings engiba lawo.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah. But above all,
yes, but there's still a long way to go.
Yes, akulula guys. Settling is not easy. I went through it as well. It's not easy.
Yeah.
So umuntu really has to know what they want and think of where they came from. But where I was, is it better than where I am? Where I was, don't expect you to know my figure. Very soon to kickstart. But uthumela abantu kuma world remit. No, it's going to take you a while. 6 months.
Any pressure yikhona lokuthi obachile ngale ekhaya ezihlobo omalume obani antu suhambile sule pressure sebefuna ubathumela ngeyinye yena le futhi elimaza abantu thola ukuthi abantu sebesebenza chama overtime abantu beshaya izihlabo abantu bayagula basekho right.
You know what I've always said to abantu embancedisayo batshele ngikhaya ukuthi instead bona ngaba budget on sending you money because when I was uthatha 6 months or a year ukuthi ukwanisa ukuthi ubancedisa you don't give them a false picture awusoze ukwanisa ubachumise vele ubatshela ukuthi khathesi you can't vele awusoze ukwanisa but the problem thina singabantu abamnyama we want to impress
Hayi futhi okunye ngoku-impressa ngiyakuzwa njengo-aunt wethu wasemazweni sicela usikhuzele bona abasekhaya ukuthi benganiki abanye i-pressure babaphe isikhathi.
Manje uyakwazi i-problem ngo-aunt emazweni ujayele ukufeva bekhaya.
Ngiyakwazi.
So because ngiyambona lina ngapha nginalo emazweni la yena lifuna ukuzimangalisa. You always want to put that impression ukuthi we have it all, you know. Futhi ngiyafaka i-pressure ngamampikitshe liwapostayo.
Because sicela isichazele.
Liyakwazi lalelani bantu bemazweni and take it easy on us ekhaya. Amampikitshe one eliwapostayo. They are so much filtered by it. There's high pressure. Izindawo lapho lithatha khona amampikitshe enu, you know.
And it's once in a while.
Yes, it's once in a while nxa ilanga liphumile. Nxa lihambile kuma-meals kumba wathi atsongane kudla vele kuchiphile litshona lisidla out. You're just putting us under pressure. Vele asisakwazi ukuthi senze ngurhawela sesizuma sesilizuma so you know izikini yazinto eziflawless, you know, exiyelo. So liyasifaka i-pressure okudla nxa singafuni ukulicela. Sesilicela because
I understand.
You understand? Yeah. Maybe let's just tone down.
Sitshela umuntu ukuthi anyila umuntu awuzwisisi uqeda ukuposta ukuthi kanti manje futhi ngiyalixoxele futhi abantu abasekhaya ukuthi sometimes sewabhenka amapikitsha lawo. Mina kulelinye ilanga phela engachaya ngaposta ngiphuma so endlini ngene emotweni ngangilele lapha ngigqoke igown kodwa phandle. Not that I wanted to fake her in a way, but mase ngukhangele because on that day I received a call from a friend. It kanti unga.
Okay.
Anjabo. Mina ngisendlini athi hayi ngikubonile ungene emotweni uyanga. Nah, that's an old picture.
Yeah,
I mean that's an old video.
I'm fond of doing that as well. Mina you hardly see okwenzakalayo kahle kahle at that moment. Kungayenzakala anything mina namuhla ngiyakuposta 2-3 days after. Then abantu sebethi ungaphi ngubonile what you know, it's just the boredom that we have.
Exactly. Anjalo nganilele usuzicrollela ifone yakho usuhlanganele something kanti mina ngicela ukutshela ekhaya ukuthi angilazi sent usubona semposta sengihlelile plate yokudla kanti ngiya last week.
Exactly. So I think I'll be lenient namuhla. Ngizayibamba both Kaya la lapha.
Yes.
Lapha we understand there's lots going on.
Yeah.
Kule pressure and you just want to look nice even ungayindawo and take a picture and look good. You know those comments abuya khona phana nxa uposte something they make you feel good.
Exactly.
You know, not really that you want to show off.
No.
But you just want, you know, that positive you know feedback where emuntwini, you know, yeah. Because it's a stress bantu. Right. So don't take it ukuthi hayi siyashayina kumbe njani. Then say
khona vele ngithole ninjani.
Hey, I won't say. We take a picture before and after. Because it doesn't want vele upstairs. Ngathi
umuntu wamangala uthi hayi le irobbery.
Athi no. It was really daylight robbery. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
You want to look good at some time.
Yeah.
As long as people like the way you wear, you know, you know, your subscribers. They wanted that good looking athlete, you know, that
of which I don't mind showing my very I'm me. It's
you
just the titivate
exactly
and the filter.
Yeah. But ekhaya uthini ngicine futhi ekhaya. Uyazi ukucelwa. Akulante boy nje ukucelwa. Wait to be given. Until yes, ekhaya Bulawayo. Kulumani mganwini. Ilanda machamhlophe. I'll speak of, you know, indawo engizaziyo especially koBulawayo. Uhlala khona lapho ubamba ukuthula kwakho uzozuphiwe. Ungaceli. Puts them off. That's one thing that I noticed.
And I don't think it's ukungafuni kuphela ukucelwa. Uyabungela and kubukeka ngathiwa awufuni of which you don't have.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
I know it's very sensitive, but asibambeni yona leyo ukuthi lingafaki pressure because akulala ndawo lapha baye khona ukudla kunokele babona bekudla it's once in a lifetime. Yeah, because you can't afford takeaways every day. You can't vela kula life enjalo la nxa kuthiwa ulivile linganani then izigqoko lezi ababe izigqoka you know what baye bahambe take Turkey duzane lapha vele khokhatshana
Turkey online.
Yes,
to be honest
online,
vele you
yeah.
have to share khona lokho. You go online uzithengele. Mina only go on sales. Manje hamba noma ngapi ungabona ngqoke igama liphi. Ngihamba mangune sale.
Yeah, so lingaroja, it's just sales. I've always done that in my videos ukuthi ngama sale lawo. So yeah.
Nama TK Maxx.
Yes. So lonke I think ilikhuzekile both sides.
Sesikhuzekile before siqeda sesifike emaphethelweni ohlelo siyaqeda ungaba le message to like anything, maybe something from a personal experience or anything you want to share ezonceda someone listening maybe.
Okay, no, maybe what I will say in brief, when you want to do something in life, go for it.
Yeah. Don't
seek for people's opinions because it's their opinions. It's not what you want. Right? But people always have their opinions. But I see, is that what you want? Yeah. As long as it suits your values, I need you to go wild, go crazy, no, but maintain your real self, but do what you love doing. If ever you want to do something, ungafakwa under pressure or doing something, because ungafakwa under pressure, the moment you don't love doing that thing, it won't go far.
Yeah.
So, but if you do something that you love, no matter what obstacle comes your way, it's because you love that thing. Whether I always keep referencing to indoda kumbija. Whether batheni ngaye kumbe batheni, unless my inhliziyo yakho isinyambile, that's when you let go.
Yeah.
It's because you love him. So when you want to start doing something, if you love this podcast, doing this podcast, whether kuthiweni kumbe kwathiwa kuyaboa kumbe kwathiwa this, because people will have their opinions and you can't stop them from having their opinions. Yes. But if you love doing it, but if you love doing it, you'll keep going.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to say. I've said it, huh?
Yeah.
I've said it. So it also applies to everybody out there.
Yeah.
They have lots of plans, but because abantu have their opinions, so pray along the way, because umuntu te, and that be yourself, do okufuna inhliziyo yakho. As long as we can't into yenza, you won't stop doing it. Yeah, you'll grow in doing that thing. Yeah. And maybe lastly, I do everything, Bagiti. I sell. I love selling.
Oh yeah, you said it.
Yes, I love selling.
You said it.
Yeah. I've got, actually, I'll give you one of the products that I'm selling at no cost, just in J.
Wow.
So for having me here, I guess I'll show you. So I do aloe vera products.
Okay, yeah.
If ever there's anybody watching this broadcast, whether wherever, I sell all aloe vera products. Aloe vera, we all know, health benefits to your skin, to your body, to your nails, to your hair. Abantu have always asked me, how do I grow my hair? I use aloe vera products. Abantu have asked me, how do you maintain your skin? Everything, aloe vera products. So I've learned to embrace the product, not because ile mali, because I see it, I use it as well. Yeah. So that's me. Ntolwane nyayithengisa because I just ngakhula ngisazi ukuthi product yadliwa ntolwane. Yeah. So I just want to make sure ukuthi we are covered la idla intolwane yakho.
Njoba singapha emazweni intolwane abayifunayo
get in touch with me. We are inbox yami on WhatsApp. And sithengisela nekube mnandi kube njani. That's me. Yeah. Anything futhi ongathutsha along the way ngiyathengisa. Yeah.
As long as angithi ingasaleli.
Yeah.
Nobantu's page.
Yes, Nobantu's page 2.
Yeah.
Just get in touch. My phone numbers zami uzathola khona Nobantu's page 2. I have a business line. Just use that number and ngiyaresponda vele as ungasebenzisa. I've noticed abantu abaningi banikana my personal number. I don't really respond because as long as number yakho ingasevwanga but ibuya ku-personal number yami
Yeah.
ayafika ukuthi umuntu ozidokhayo.
You are not the first person who's esho kanjalo. Ukhona omunye uye washo la ukuthi
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm learning also.
Yeah, just have
Yeah.
that number which is public.
Yeah.
So rest assured I'll respond to you. You get your orders in good time. Support me bakithi ngintandane yenkosi.
Yeah, guys, let's support each other. We see you page ya Nobantu. And as we wrap up, I thank you so much for making time and coming here for this podcast after a month. Yeah, yindlela okunzima ngakhona to meet lapha eMaZweni.
Yes.
It's not easy. Emsebenzi, something always comes up, but finally today you are here. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching this podcast. If you please leave your comments, either negative or positive, we take all. And please don't forget to subscribe, like and share the video.
Subscribe guys, subscribe please, ngiyalicela. Cela niyanise mina lapha. Subscribe.
Namhla liceliwe.
Ngiyalincenga ngomsaka Jehova antu eMaZweni uthi please do subscribe and subscribe. Biza abangani bakho, ubizela abangani babo be subscribe and just listen to this. I know if you won't understand the language yethu, kulabo Google
translate. We'll try even to do I haven't done it. We're still starting, but we'll try and do the
wording like
yeah.
But do subscribe guys. How this channel would improve next time.
Exactly. Your feedback means a lot because we then correct ourselves for next time. But Sikona, like she said, we'll bring you more. Yeah.
Thank you so much guys.
And thank you.
Thanks to her for having me. Bye.